Headless Mule and Haunted Roads, Brazil's creepiest folktales. Buckle up and keep your mirrors checked. We're racing from flickering neck flames to phantom hitchhikers on Brazil's eeriest roads. Number 5. The Headless Mule. On certain feverish Thursdays, a woman cursed by forbidden love thunders into the night as a mule with no head. A geyser of fire roaring where her neck should be an iron hoof spraying sparks like shooting stars gone rogue. She rages past crossroads and churchyards, silenced only when bells toll and dogs flatten themselves under porches, praying their whiskers don't singe. Some say you can break the spell by grabbing her bridle. Simple, right, if you don't mind the occasional volcanic sneeze and a stampede of superstitions. Others swear she races through 7 towns before dawn, each hoofbeat a moral sermon you can feel in your bones. Either way, if you hear a gallop and smell scorched cinnamon, do not look her in the flames. Number 4. The Ghost Bride of the Highway. Truckers whisper about a pale bride by a foggy guardrail, veiled trembling in the slipstream as she flags a ride with a bouquet that never wilts. She climbs in, hands cold as mile marker steel, asking to be taken just a little farther, voice as faint as a song on a broken radio. At a certain curve, always slick, always late, she vanishes, leaving a ring on the seat and the scent of gardenias threading through diesel and rain. If the driver returns the ring to a small house near a quiet chapel, an old woman thanks him with eyes that have already cried every tear. She never made it to the altar, the woman sighs, and the road, suddenly, feels like a long aisle no one can finish. Number 3. The Midnight Passenger. It's midnight, the asphalt is black glass, and up ahead a figure in white lifts an arm, polite, desperate, unmistakably there. You stop, the door opens, she murmurs an address you don't recognize and stares out the window as if she's waiting for a past life to catch up. Near a cemetery turnoff, the temperature drops, the seatbelt slackens, and your passenger is nothing but a damp imprint and the faint trace of cologne or lilac. If you're unlucky, you'll find your jacket folded on a grave with a thank you note written in rain, dated decades ago. The odometer insists you drove a few miles. Your heart swears you went much further. Number 2. Corpo-Seco. Corpo-Seco is what happens when a man's meanness ferments into legend. So wicked even sacred earth spits him out. He dries into leather and hate, then hunches in thorn thickets waiting for ankles and alibis. He loves the hush under bridges and the bristle of scrub where shadows grow teeth, and he's especially peckish for those who disrespect their mothers. People say he drags you through briars until the night itself looks scratched, whispering lessons your skin won't forget. Sometimes he clings to tree trunks like a bad memory, mummified and unblinking, ready to fall on the first sinner who passes beneath. If you feel branches creak without wind, don't look up, just apologize to your mama and keep moving. Number 1. Matinta Perera. When the Amazon breathes out and the frogs tune their violins, a whistle slides between the leaves, sweet, sly, and promising the kind of trouble that knows your name. That's Matinta Perera, old as bark and twice as wrinkled by day, feathered and fleet as an owl by night, trading shapes like gossip. Come morning she knocks sweetly, palm out for coffee or tobacco, collecting payment for a whistle you didn't ask to hear. Refuse, and your luck will shed feathers faster than a molting parrot. Neighbors who greet her with respect find their chickens plump and their dreams quiet, while the stingy learn that curses fit better than shoes. If you hear that whistle, set an extra cup. Hospitality is cheaper than hexes. Whether it's hooves on cobblestones or a hand at the shoulder of an empty seat, Brazil's legends ride shotgun. So fill your tank with courage, tip your hat to the shadows, and let the night tell you who's really driving.